All right, guys, I wanted to kind of start off right now with just kind of going over our norms one more time. Does everybody have their norms out in front of them?
Yes.
All right, if you want to share that out.
We will be professional, respectful, and productive.
We will keep team meetings positive.
We will never stop learning.
Everybody, if everyone wants to give me a verbal agreement that we're all still fine with these norms.
Yes.
All right. I figured as you guys have already seen the good news that I sent you guys from our time to teach spreadsheet, but we are already down to 26, decrease refocuses 26%, which I'm sure you guys are aware that's over half of our goal for December 12th, 2025, and it's only the first week of November. So I think that's a huge accomplishment from where we've kind of started with the classes and where we're at now. So far, how do we feel like it's going?
Feels like it's going well, especially the positive phone calls home are making a good difference. Like you, I had to use Ms. Fernandez to do
Use that resource.
Yeah, I've made the positive phone calls part of the student of the week program I've set up in my class since we started implementing everything. I feel like those two things just went naturally together of starting a student of the week and then part of the reward being a positive phone call home. So parents really love it, and I like that I give specific feedback on what their kid did great on.
It's nice to kind of give that one student the recognition in front of the whole class, because now it's kind of like, I want to be like that, so let me do something to get that reward.
Oh yeah, it's create a positive culture for sure.
And I opened it up we have our RISE dollars and other positive incentives. They can trade one of those in for positive phone calls. So some of them are doing that just because they want that extra oomph. I think Christmas is coming, and so they're thinking, I want to hear some good news.
Smart.
Wow,
Santa Claus on the
that's
way.
good. But more opportunities for me to give phone calls when the kids, need them, and I think I respect that.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, whatever reinforces that positive classroom behavior and prevents disruptions, I think is awesome for everybody, because that's just more time to teach instead of dealing with kind of silly issues amongst the kids. So I definitely agree. Has anybody had any difficulty contacting any parents?
Yeah, I've struggled a bit trying to reach out to parents for especially those kind of behavior phone calls where I'm trying to, like we talked about at some of our last PLCs, really emphasize not just what the student needs to improve on, but what they're doing well, so try and do that sandwich. But it's hard when parents aren't calling back, when I'm leaving messages, that has been a frustration, because they know it does have a positive impact if I can have that conversation. I haven't been able to yet.
It's nice to have that, verbal communication, but there's always Parent Square you can try out, emails if that doesn't work. But yeah, I definitely have seen frustration with me making some of those negative phone calls home where parent just won't pick the positive phone calls. A lot of these kids have really never received a positive phone call, so maybe kind of emphasizing that will maybe have them kind of say, you know what, maybe I can turn this new leaf and start acting to our expectations in class. So I've said that we have almost met, or not almost, but we are halfway to our SMART goal with 50% decrease in refocuses by December 12th, 2025. This is in line with our CSTP 1C5. And I think it's important that, we have the California standards are kind of helping us, guide us to contacting families, and it's not only just the negative ones, but they also want the positive ones, which I think we've all been doing, and I think we've all been doing a great job. I think the data itself speaks for itself. We've talked about Hattie, and he proves it, and we were able to take what he knows and his knowledge, kind of apply it to our own school, which I think has been extremely beneficial. I say, and we'll have a verbal vote, but I say we keep contacting families, see if we can accomplish our goal before December 12th, 2025, and just keep putting in the work. I think just keep emphasizing those positive phone calls, and if we are struggling to get a contact with a parent, maybe we can kind of talk to admin, see if there's another avenue. Maybe we can set up an SST if that student is having issues in other classes, and go from there. So I guess is everybody agreeing to keep doing what we're doing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.